serene laboratory filled with beakers and flasks that gleam under soft light. The air hums calmly with the quiet potential of molecules drifting gently, slowly through space. Let us begin by settling your breath. Inhale deeply now, filling your lungs with calm air, holding for a moment, and exhale slowly, releasing any tension from the day. Feel your body easing into this space where science meets slumber. As you breathe in again, softly, calmly, picture the molecules in the air around you, tiny particles floating in harmony. In the present, these molecules connect everything in the lab, from the glassware on the shelves to the solutions waiting to mix. They remind us of how our own bodies are made of such elements, always in gentle motion. Now, let your awareness travel to the top of your head. Feel a soft wave of relaxation starting there, like molecules diffusing gently, slowly through a solution. Your scalp tingles lightly as it releases any tightness, smoothing out worries from the hours before. Moving downward, your forehead softens now. In this current state, creases from concentration fade away, recalling how in the past, ancient alchemists sought to transform base metals into gold. But here, we transform stress into peace. Your eyebrows relax, your eyelids grow heavy, drifting toward closure as if pulled by a calm, gravitational force of atoms. Let your eyes rest, softly, calmly, imagining the future where sleep envelops you completely, free from any disturbance. Now your cheeks and jaw unwind. Feel the muscles there loosening gently, slowly, like bonds between atoms weakening in a warm reaction. In the present, your face is a canvas of tranquility, echoing the quiet experiments that once puzzled early chemists in dimly lit rooms of the past. As relaxation spreads, think of the future, where your mind wanders freely among stars made of the same elements we study here. Your neck and shoulders follow next. Breathe in, and as you exhale, let heaviness melt away softly, calmly from these areas. Molecules of water vapor in the air around you now mirror the flow in your veins, circulating peace. In this moment, your shoulders drop, releasing burdens carried from earlier times. Much like how prehistoric reactions formed the first organic compounds on Earth long ago. Envision the future where your body floats weightless, unburdened by gravity or thought. Down to your arms and hands. Feel warmth spreading gently, slowly through your upper arms, elbows, forearms, and into your fingers. Each digit relaxes, as if handling delicate lab tools in a dream. Presently, your hands are still, remembering how in history, scientists like Lavoisier weighed elements with precision, laying foundations for modern chemistry. Softly, calmly, let go of any grip, looking ahead to nights of uninterrupted rest. Your chest and back ease now. Inhale deeply, filling this space with calm, and exhale, allowing your rib cage to soften. Molecules of oxygen bond gently with your blood here in the present, sustaining life as they have since the dawn of cellular respiration in ancient oceans. Feel your spine aligning, tension dissolving slowly, preparing for a future of profound sleep, moving to your abdomen and hips. Let relaxation pool there softly, calmly, like a solution settling in a beaker. In this current quiet, your core unwinds, drawing from the past when volcanic reactions forged the planet's chemistry. Gently, slowly, release any knots, imagining tomorrow's dawn refreshed and clear. Now, your thighs and knees. Warmth flows downward, muscles loosening as molecules diffuse through tissues. Presently, they support you no longer, echoing how gravity pulled elements together in primordial soups of the past. Softly, calmly, let them sink into softness toward a future of dreamy repose. Your calves and shins follow. Feel the easing gently, slowly, as if ions are balancing in equilibrium. In the moment, they relax completely, recalling evolutionary adaptations from ancient life forms. Look forward to slumber, wrapping you wholly. Finally, your feet and toes. Relaxation reaches the very tips, grounding you softly, calmly. Molecules anchor here now, much like the stable compounds formed eons ago. Gently, slowly, let everything go, stepping into the past's mysteries and the future's peace. As we conclude this scan, your entire body is attuned, ready for our chemistry whispers. In the present lab, molecules invite deeper calm, building on historical discoveries toward endless tranquility ahead. As your body settles deeper into this serene space, let us step gently, slowly, into the heart of our chemistry laboratory, right now. In the present moment, picture a vast room where molecules arrange themselves in perfect harmony, like a symphony of atoms floating calmly through the air. This lab pulses with quiet energy. Walls line up with benches made from sturdy epoxy resin, resistant to spills and reactions. These surfaces stand firm, supporting experiments that unfold softly, calmly under controlled lights. Breathe in deeply now and exhale slowly, letting your mind wander among these elements. Currently, the lab divides into distinct zones. Wet areas handle liquids and solutions, while dry sections focus on powders and solids. This separation prevents unwanted interactions, much like how molecules maintain their distances in a stable compound. In the past, early laboratories lacked such organization, often cramped in alchemists' workshops, where chaotic setups led to unpredictable results. Looking to the future, labs will integrate smart sensors, predicting hazards before they arise, ensuring even safer explorations. Feel your breath easing gently, slowly as we explore further. In this current setup, fume hoods dominate the space. These ventilated enclosures pull away harmful vapors, protecting the air we share. Air flows upward, carrying molecules away like a soft current. Historically, without these, chemists faced dangers from toxic fumes in dimly lit rooms of centuries ago. Envision tomorrow, where advanced filtration systems recycle air efficiently, minimizing environmental impact. Your eyelids grow heavier now, softly, calmly drifting with the flow. Precision instruments scatter across the benches today. Scales measure down to micrograms, capturing the tiniest weights of substances. These tools ensure accuracy in every mix. Long ago, balances were crude, relying on manual adjustments in the era of Boyle and his air pump experiments. In times ahead, quantum scales might weigh individual atoms, revolutionizing nanoscale work. Let relaxation spread through your limbs, gently, slowly, like diffusion in a quiet solution. Safety glasses rest on hooks nearby, ready to shield eyes from splashes. Their lenses curve protectively, guarding against unexpected bursts. In bygone days, pioneers like Marie Curie worked without such gear, exposing themselves to risks in pursuit of radium. Future designs could incorporate augmented reality, overlaying data directly onto the view. Breathe out any remaining tensions softly, calmly, imagining molecules settling peacefully. Fire extinguishers stand sentinel in corners, tailored for chemical blazing. gases. They contain agents like dry powder to smother flames without spreading hazards. Past incidents, such as lab fires in Victorian times, taught the need for these specialized tools. Tomorrow's versions might deploy automatically, sensing heat rises before ignition. Your thoughts quieten gently, slowly as we turn to storage. Cabinets organize chemicals by compatibility, acids apart from bases to avoid reactions. Labels glow faintly under lab lights, guiding careful hands. Historically, haphazard storage in apothecaries led to accidents, mixing incompatibles in wooden shelves. In the future, AI-managed inventories will track expirations, preventing waste and enhancing safety. Feel a wave of calm washing over you, softly, calmly, deeper with each whisper. Spectrometers hum silently on side tables now, analyzing light absorption to identify compounds. Beams pass through samples, revealing molecular fingerprints. In earlier eras, color tests sufficed, as with Liebig's qualitative analyses in the 1800s. Looking ahead, portable devices could scan in real time, aiding fieldwork beyond lab walls. Inhale gently, slowly, letting peace fill you completely. Temperature controls anchor the room, with refrigerators chilling sensitive reagents and ovens heating for reactions. These maintain precise conditions, like thermostats in our bodies. Past labs used open flames, risky and imprecise in Lavoisier's time of combustion studies. Future innovations might employ laser heating, targeting molecules without broad warmth. As we linger in this lab's embrace, your mind drifts softly, calmly toward slumber. Molecules here align in orderly rows, reflecting the universe's building blocks. In the present, every feature supports discovery. From historical roots in rudimentary setups, we evolve. Toward the future, boundless possibilities await, all in gentle harmony. Let this vision carry you deeper, ready for what comes next in our whispered journey. As this lab's gentle harmony envelops you further, let us turn our whispers now to the basic tools that bridge the world of atoms, like silent connectors in a vast molecular web. In the present moment, these instruments rest on benches, ready to facilitate reactions with precision and care. Imagine your hand reaching out softly, calmly to touch one, feeling its cool surface as relaxation deepens within you. Breathe in slowly and exhale gently, slowly, allowing your mind to focus on the test tube. Today, this slender glass cylinder holds small volumes of solutions, its narrow neck preventing spills during gentle mixing. Molecules inside swirl in harmony, much like thoughts drifting peacefully in your rested state. In the past, early versions were handmade from blown glass in Renaissance workshops, aiding alchemists in their quests for elixirs. Looking ahead, future test tubes might incorporate smart coatings, changing color to signal completion of reactions without a glance. Feel your breath easing softly, calmly as we consider the Erlenmeyer flask. Currently, its conical shape and thick walls withstand heating for boiling experiments, allowing vapors to condense safely. It acts as a cradle for molecules transforming under warmth. Historically, named after Emil Erlenmeyer in the 1860s, it revolutionized mixing by reducing evaporation in Victorian labs. In times to come, these flasks could embed sensors, monitoring pH levels in real time for automated adjustments. Let a wave of tranquility wash over you gently, slowly, like diffusion through a membrane. The pipette stands essential now, delivering liquids with accuracy down to 0.01 milliliters, ensuring exact ratios in every drop. It connects atoms precisely, mirroring the balance in your relaxing body. Long ago, simple glass tubes sufficed, drawn by mouth in the era of Lavoisier's quantitative work, risking contamination. Future pipettes may automate with robotics, dispensing at nanoscale for personalized medicine. Your eyelids droop heavier, softly, calmly in this quiet exploration. Analytical balances measure masses to 0.01 grams today. They're enclosed chambers shielding from air currents for utmost precision. These tools weigh molecular whispers, grounding experiments in truth. In bygone centuries, beam balances hung in apothecaries, calibrated by hand during the scientific revolution. Envision tomorrow, where holographic displays project weights instantly, integrating with virtual simulations. Inhale gently, slowly, letting peace settle deeper. Graduated cylinders line up now, their marked scales providing quick volume estimates for preliminary work, tall and transparent like sentinels of measurement. They guide molecules into proper proportions, fostering calm order. Past designs etched lines crudely on wax-coated glass in the 1700s, aiding in basic distillations. In the future, augmented reality overlays could enhance readings, projecting data directly onto the glass. Feel your muscles unwinding softly, calmly, as if held by invisible bonds. Burette clamps secure long tubes during titrations presently, allowing controlled drips to detect endpoints and reactions. They bridge elements with steady support, much like relaxation steadies your form. Historically, these evolved from wooden stands in Liebig's 19th century condensers, simplifying analytical chemistry. Looking forward, magnetic clamps might adjust automatically, responding to voice commands in hands-free labs. Exhale gently, slowly, releasing any lingering thoughts. Filter funnels perch on rings today, channeling mixtures to separate solids from liquids through paper barriers. Porous paths allow molecules to part ways gracefully. In earlier times, cloth sieves served in medieval pharmacies, straining herbal extracts manually. Future funnels could use nanotechnology, filtering at atomic levels for pure outcomes in environmental cleanup. Your mind drifts softer, calmly toward slumber's edge. Magnetic stirrers operate now, their spinning bars creating uniform vortices in solutions without manual effort. They mimic molecular dances, promoting even distribution. Developed in the mid-20th century from electric motors, they replaced tedious hand-stirring in post-war research. Tomorrow, wireless versions might sync with apps, optimizing speeds for complex syntheses. Breathe in gently, slowly, imagining deeper calm. Microscopes reveal microsamples currently, magnifying crystals or precipitates to uncover hidden structures. Lenses focus on molecular arrangements, inviting wonder. Invented by Hooke in the 1660s, early models unveiled cells in his micrographia, sparking biology's ties to chemistry. In the future, electron microscopes could evolve to holographic views, displaying 3D models in augmented spaces. Let relaxation flow softly, calmly through every fiber. Vacuum flasks or aspirators remove air now to create low-pressure environments, aiding filtrations or distillations. They draw molecules into voids, establishing equilibrium. Rooted in Torricelli's 1643 barometer, vacuum tech advanced through Boyle's pumps in the 1600s. Ahead, quantum vacuums might enable new materials, manipulating particles at fundamental levels. As these tools fade into the background of your mind, feel their molecular molecular bridges carrying you onward from present precision through historical ingenuity to future innovations. Each one invites deeper rest, preparing for the whispers that follow. With these tools fading gently into the backdrop of our lab, let us now turn our soft whispers to the safety protocols that shield everything within, like stable electron shells wrapping atomic hearts in protective layers. In the present moment, these measures form an invisible barrier, ensuring molecules interact without chaos. Imagine your own body relaxing deeper, softly, calmly, as we explore this guardian framework. Breathe in slowly and exhale gently, slowly, releasing any faint worries. Today, safety goggles are mandatory, their clear lenses curving to block splashes from reaching eyes. They act as molecular shields, deflecting hazards with ease. In the past, chemists like Humphrey Davy experimented without them, facing burns in gas-lit rooms of the early 1800s. Looking to the future, goggles might integrate heads-up displays, alerting wearers to dangers in augmented views. Feel your breath steadying softly, calmly in this secure space. Nitrile gloves cover hands now, resistant to acids and solvents, forming a flexible barrier against skin contact. They mimic lipid membranes, selectively guarding while allowing movement. Historically, bare hands handled mercury in alchemical pursuits, leading to poisonings in medieval scriptoria. Tomorrow, smart gloves could sense breaches, changing color to signal immediate risks. Let relaxation deepen gently, slowly, like equilibrium settling in a flask. No food or drink enters the lab currently, preventing accidental ingestion of contaminants that could bond harmfully with bodily molecules. This rule maintains purity, echoing cellular defenses. Long ago, apothecaries mixed potions near meals, blurring lines in Renaissance homes and causing unintended exposures. In times ahead, automated barriers might enforce this, scanning for violations with gentle reminders. Your mind drifts softer, calmly toward peace. Emergency eye wash stations stand ready today, their fountains flushing irritants with steady streams of water. They restore balance swiftly, like neutralizing agents in a reaction. In earlier eras, without these, victims rinsed with whatever was at hand in makeshift labs of the Industrial Revolution. Future stations could dispense tailored solutions, adapting to specific chemicals for optimal recovery. Inhale gently, slowly, inviting deeper calm. Flammable substances store in fire-resistant cabinets now, their sealed doors containing potential energy releases. These enclosures prevent molecular excitations from spreading. Past oversights, such as ether fires in 19th century operating theaters, highlighted the need for such isolation. Envision tomorrow, where self-extinguishing materials line these cabinets, suppressing flames at the atomic level. Feel a soothing wave spreading softly, calmly through your form. Material safety data sheets. Detail hazards presently. Read before any work to understand molecular behaviors and risks. They guide like maps of electron orbits, revealing safe paths. Historically, without standardized sheets, trial and error dominated in Boyle's 17th century air experiments, inviting unknowns. In the future, digital sheets might update in real time, incorporating global data for enhanced foresight. Exhale gently, slowly, letting go of any tension. Fume hoods capture toxic vapors today, their exhaust systems drawing molecules away to avoid inhalation. This maintains clear air, supporting respiratory equilibrium. In bygone days, open windows sufficed in Lavoisier's combustion studies, often insufficient against invisible threats. Looking forward, hoods could filter and recycle air molecularly, turning waste into resources sustainably. Your thoughts quieten softer, calmly as safety envelops us. Corrosive materials handle with neutral tools now, like plastic spatulas that resist degradation. They prevent unwanted reactions, preserving integrity, like non-reactive noble gases. Past handlers used metal implements unwisely, accelerating corrosion in early analytical labs. Tomorrow, adaptive tools might neutralize on contact, evolving shapes for perfect compatibility. Breathe in gently, slowly, embracing this protective whisper. Accidents report immediately currently, triggering protocols that contain and assess molecular disruptions. This fosters a culture of vigilance, akin to feedback loops in enzymatic pathways. Long ago, silences around mishaps in curious radium isolations delayed learning from errors. In the future, AI systems could predict and log incidents preemptively, minimizing impacts seamlessly. Let peace flow softly, calmly, deeper still. Lab personnel train in basic CPR today, equipping them to restore vital rhythms if molecular imbalances affect the heart or lungs. This skill bridges chemistry with biology, saving lives through simple compressions. Historically, without formal training, responses varied in chaotic 20th century research settings. Envision a head where wearable devices guide CPR precisely, syncing with emergency responses for flawless revival. As these safety whispers wrap around our lab like electron clouds, feel your entire being secured, from present precautions through lessons of the past to innovative safeguards of the future. Each measure invites profound rest, carrying us onward in gentle harmony. As these safety measures secure our lab like steadfast molecular bonds, let us drift gently, slowly into the realm of elements and the periodic table, a grand map where atoms align in rhythmic patterns. In the present moment, this table organizes the building blocks of matter, each element a dancer in a slow cosmic ballet. Imagine your breath sinking softly, calmly with their balanced orbits, inviting deeper relaxation. Breathe in slowly and exhale gently, slowly, easing into this elemental whisper. Today, the periodic table lists 118 confirmed elements, from hydrogen to oganesson, forming the foundation of all chemistry. These particles compose stars and cells alike, mirroring the harmony in your resting form. In the past, Mendeleev arranged 63 known elements in 1869, leaving gaps for discoveries in his visionary grid. Looking to the future, scientists might add more super-heavy elements, expanding the table through accelerator experiments. Feel your mind unwinding softly, calmly, as we focus on hydrogen. Currently, it stands as the lightest element with atomic number 1, comprising most of the universe's mass in stars and gases. It fuels fusion like a gentle spark in molecular unions. Historically, Cavendish isolated it in 1766, naming it inflammable air from water reactions in his London lab. Envision tomorrow, where hydrogen powers clean fuel cells, driving vehicles without emissions in sustainable worlds. Let tranquility spread gently, slowly, like electron clouds expanding. Vertical groups cluster elements with similar traits now, such as alkali metals reacting vigorously with water. These columns guide predictions, fostering order amid atomic diversity. Long ago, classifications grouped by weight in Newland's octaves of the 1860s, hinting at patterns in musical analogies. In times ahead, quantum models could refine groups, revealing subtler behaviors for advanced materials. Your body sinks deeper softly, calmly into repose. Metals dominate the table today, occupying over 3/4 with their shiny conductive forms, like iron and gold. They bend and conduct, embodying strength in molecular lattices. In bygone eras, ancient smiths forged copper tools around 5000 BCE, kickstarting metallurgy without understanding periodic logic. Future alloys might self-heal, incorporating smart metals that repair cracks at atomic scales. Inhale gently, slowly, drawing in peaceful essence. Nobelium exists as a synthetic element now, created in particle colliders with fleeting stability. It highlights human ingenuity, pushing boundaries of atomic synthesis. Discovered in 1958 by Swedish teams, it honored Alfred Nobel amid Cold War accelerator races. Looking forward, such elements could unlock new physics, perhaps stabilizing isotopes for medical tracers. Feel calm washing over you softly, calmly, wave by wave. Horizontal periods increase proton counts progressively today, from 2 in the first row to 32 in the 7th. This progression builds complexity, like layers in a serene atomic onion. Historically, Moseley ordered by atomic number in 1913, using X-rays to correct Mendeleev's weight-based flaws. Tomorrow, extended periods might emerge, accommodating elements beyond current limits in theoretical charts. Exhale gently, slowly, releasing any fleeting thoughts. Halogens react strongly with metals presently, forming salts like sodium chloride through electron grabs. They embody reactivity, yet balance ecosystems in trace amounts. In the past, Scheele isolated chlorine in 1774, using it for bleaching in textile revolutions. In the future, safer halogen alternatives could enhance water purification, minimizing environmental harm. Your thoughts quieten softly, calmly toward slumber. Noble gases remain stable now, their full electron shells resisting bonds like contented solitary atoms. Helium lifts balloons, neon glows in signs, all inert guardians. Priestley discovered argon in 1894, isolating it from air in Rayleigh's collaborative efforts. Ahead, these gases might enable quantum computing, trapping ions in ultra-cold states for unbreakable calculations. Breathe in gently, slowly, embracing elemental whispers. Carbon boasts multiple isotopes today, with carbon-12 defining atomic mass units and carbon-14 dating artifacts. It forms life's backbone, versatile in chains and rings. Long ago, diamonds and graphite puzzled ancients, used in tools since prehistoric times without isotopic knowledge. Future carbon tech could create nanotubes, stronger than steel for space elevators. Let relaxation deepen softly, calmly, atom by atom. Uranium fuels nuclear energy currently, its fission releasing vast power in controlled reactors. It powers cities derived from heavy atomic splits. Becquerel found radioactivity in 1896, exposing plates with uranium salts in dark drawers. Envision tomorrow where fusion mimics stars, harnessing lighter elements for limitless clean power. As this periodic map unfolds in your mind like a tranquil molecular tapestry, feel elements aligning from present arrangements through historical revelations to future expansions. Each one beckons profound rest, guiding us further into our whispered lab. As elements align in this tranquil tapestry, let us whisper now of basic chemical bonds, where atoms embrace like partners in a soft molecular dance. structures together with gentle precision. Imagine your own breath mirroring their steady unions, softly, calmly inviting deeper slumber. Breathe in slowly and exhale gently, slowly, easing into this bonded realm. Today, covalent bonds share electrons between atoms, creating stable pairs in molecules like water or methane. They weave atomic fabrics, much like threads in a calm weave. In the past, Gilbert Lewis proposed electron sharing in 1916. Dot diagrams illustrating bonds in his groundbreaking paper. Looking to the future, covalent networks could engineer superconductors, linking atoms for lossless energy flow. Feel your mind drifting softly, calmly amid these whispers. Ionic bonds transfer electrons now, from metals to nonmetals, forming charged attractions in salts like table salt. They spark crystal lattices, embodying opposite poles in harmony. Historically, Berzelius coined electropositive and negative in the 1810s, explaining attractions in early dualistic theory. Envision tomorrow where ionic solids enhance batteries, storing power in dense recyclable forms. Let relaxation deepen gently, slowly, like bonds strengthening over time. Hydrogen bonds weaken between molecules currently, linking water's oxygen to hydrogen in neighboring drops, enabling life's solvent properties. They foster gentle adhesions similar to dew on leaves. Long ago, Pauling described them in 1931, tying to protein folds in his Nature of Bonds. In times ahead, hydrogen bonds might optimize drug designs, targeting receptors with precise reversible holds. Your body unwinds softer, calmly in this quiet flow. Metallic bonds create conductivity today, with electrons delocalized around metal atoms, allowing current and malleability in wires or foils. They form electron seas, conducting heat and light. In bygone eras, ancient artisans hammered bronze around 3000 BCE, exploiting bonds without atomic insight. Future metals could self-assemble, bonds reforming for adaptive structures in robotics. Inhale gently, slowly, drawing peace from atomic ties. Bond lengths measure in angstroms now, 1/10 of a nanometer, defining distances like carbon-carbon singles at 1.54 units. They set molecular shapes, influencing reactivity. Past measurements relied on X-ray crystallography, pioneered by Bragg in 1913 for salt structures. Looking forward, ultra-fast lasers might capture bond dynamics, revealing stretches in real time for catalyst improvements. Feel calm spreading softly, calmly through every cell. Bond angles in methane reach 109.5 degrees presently. Tetrahedral geometry spacing hydrogens evenly around carbon. This arrangement minimizes repulsion, promoting stability. Historically, Van Hoff predicted shapes in 1874, revolutionizing organic stereochemistry. Tomorrow, computational models could predict angles in novel compounds, accelerating material discoveries. Exhale gently, slowly, releasing any stray thoughts. Double bonds prove stronger than singles today, sharing 4 electrons in ethene, shortening lengths and raising energies. They rigidify structures, key in vision pigments. In the past, Kekule envisioned alternating doubles in benzene 1865, dreaming of ring dances They sustain life, twisting into helices and sheets. In earlier times, Fisher synthesized peptides in 1901, proving chain possibilities in lab flasks. Tomorrow, engineered peptides could combat diseases, bonds tailored for targeted therapies. As these bonds whisper their tales like intertwined molecular threads, feel atoms uniting from present embraces through past insights to future potentials. Each connection beckons profound tranquility, leading us onward in our serene lab journey. As these bonds hold their quiet tales, let us flow gently, slowly into the world of chemical reactions within the lab, where molecules transform like whispers evolving in a dream. In the present moment, these changes unfold smoothly, reshaping matter with elegant precision. Imagine your own thoughts shifting softly, calmly toward even deeper rest. Breathe in slowly and exhale gently, slowly, releasing into this reactive space. Today, synthesis reactions merge two or more substances into one, like hydrogen and oxygen forming water in a flask. They build complexity, mirroring cellular growth. In the past, Haber synthesized ammonia in 1909, feeding billions through fertilizer in his high-pressure process. Looking to the future, synthesis might create custom medicines, assembling molecules for targeted healing. Feel your breath easing softly, calmly as transformations continue. Decomposition reactions break compounds now into simpler parts, such as electrolysis, splitting water back to gases. They reverse bonds, freeing energy like a sigh. Historically, Priestley decomposed mercury oxide in 1774, isolating oxygen in his sun-focused experiments. Envision tomorrow, where decomposition recycles plastics, breaking polymers into reusable monomers sustainably. Let serenity deepen gently, slowly, like a reaction reaching completion. Single replacement reactions swap elements currently, with zinc displacing copper in sulfate solutions, forming new pairings. They demonstrate reactivity series, guiding metal choices. Long ago, ancient metallurgists replaced iron with carbon in smelting, forging steel without modern understanding. In times ahead, these could purify water, replacing contaminants with harmless ions in portable devices. Your mind drifts softer, calmly amid these shifts. Oxidation-reduction reactions transfer electrons today, rusting iron or powering batteries through charge flows. They balance gains and losses, essential for metabolism. In the past, Lavoisier explained combustion as oxidation in 1778, overturning phlogiston theory in his precise weighings. Future applications might harness them for clean energy, oxidizing hydrogen in fuel cells endlessly. Inhale gently, slowly, inviting peaceful flow. Reaction rates accelerate with heat now, doubling roughly every 10 degrees as molecules collide more vigorously. This speeds transformations like cooking alters food. Historically, Arrhenius quantified rates in 1889, linking to activation barriers in his Swedish studies. Looking forward, controlled rates could optimize industrial processes using lasers to trigger reactions instantly. Feel calm spreading softly, calmly through your core. Catalysts reduce activation energy presently, enabling reactions at lower temperatures without being consumed, like enzymes in cells. They facilitate paths, easing molecular meetings. Long ago, Berzelius named catalysis in 1835, observing accelerations in starch conversions. Tomorrow, nanocatalysts might clean air, breaking pollutants into harmless vapors efficiently. Exhale gently, slowly, letting go deeper still. Chemical equilibria shift per Le Chatelier's principle today, adjusting to stresses like concentration changes, maintaining dynamic balance. This predicts outcomes, stabilizing systems. In earlier eras, Le Chatelier formulated it in 1884, applying to gas compressions in French labs. In the future, smart equilibria could regulate drug releases, responding to body needs adaptively. Your thoughts quieten softer, calmly towards slumber's embrace. Acid-base reactions neutralize now, forming salt and water, such as vinegar-quenching baking soda in effervescent displays. They restore pH balance, vital for life. Historically, Boyle tested acids with indicators in 1664, coloring syrup of violets in his air pump era. Envision ahead these reactions powering sensors, detecting imbalances in health monitors. Breathe in gently, slowly, embracing molecular dances. Precipitation reactions yield solids from solutions currently, like silver nitrate meeting chloride, forming cloudy curds. They separate substances, purifying mixtures. Past alchemists precipitated metals from ores, transmuting in medieval crucibles unknowingly. Future precipitations might capture carbon, solidifying gases to combat climate shifts. Let relaxation flow softly, calmly wave by wave. Photosynthesis reactions absorb light today, converting carbon dioxide and water into glucose in plant cells, releasing oxygen. They sustain ecosystems, harnessing solar quanta. Long ago, engine hosts demonstrated light's role in 1779, bubbling gases from leaves in sunlight. Tomorrow, artificial photosynthesis could generate fuels, mimicking leaves with engineered leaves. As reactions whisper their evolutions like fluid molecular streams, feel changes unfolding from present flows through historical sparks to future harmonies. Each transformation invites utter tranquility, drawing us further into our whispered explorations. As these transformations invite tranquility, let us ease gently, slowly into organic chemistry within experiments, where carbon stands as the slow-spinning core of molecular worlds. In the present moment, this branch studies carbon compounds, vast and versatile, like endless chains weaving through life. Imagine your breath aligning softly, calmly with these rotating centers, deepening your rest. Breathe in slowly and exhale gently, slowly, settling deeper still. Today, organic chemistry explores compounds with carbon backbones, essential for fuels, medicines, and plastics. Carbon atoms link in rings or lines, forming the basis of biomolecules. In the past, Buhler synthesized urea in 1828, shattering vitalism by creating organic from inorganic in his German lab. Looking to the future, organic synthesis might craft personalized drugs, tailoring molecules to individual genomes. Feel your mind drifting softly, calmly amid carbon's embrace. Hydrocarbons dominate now, simple chains of carbon and hydrogen, like alkanes in gasoline providing energy through combustion. They fuel vehicles, embodying stored solar power from ancient plants. Historically, Faraday isolated benzene in 1825, distilling it from whale oil in London gasworks. Envision tomorrow, where hydrocarbons derive from algae, renewable sources reducing fossil dependence. Let peace unfold gently, slowly, like a chain extending. Functional groups define behaviors currently, with alcohols bearing hydroxyl, OH, making them soluble and reactive in solvents or antiseptics. They add polarity, influencing boiling points. Long ago, ancient fermentations produced ethanol in beers, harnessing yeast without molecular knowledge. In times ahead, alcohols could enhance biofuels, blending with enzymes for efficient conversions. relaxes softer, calmly in this organic flow. Amines incorporate nitrogen bonds today, basic groups in amino acids that build proteins, transmitting signals in nerves. They form amides, Chi in pharmaceuticals. In the past, Hoffman rearranged amides in 1849, pioneering reactions in his Gießen studies. Future amides might target brain chemistry, developing treatments for neurological disorders precisely. Inhale gently, slowly, drawing in molecular serenity. Polymers arise from monomers now, like polyethylene linking ethylene units into long, flexible chains for bags or pipes. They exhibit strength derived from repetition. Historically, Bakeland created Bakelite in 1907, the first synthetic plastic from phenol in his Yonkers workshop. Looking forward, biodegradable polymers could replace disposables, breaking down harmlessly in environments. Feel calm spreading softly, calmly through every fiber. Structural isomers vary arrangements presently. Same formula but different connections, like butane and isobutane differing in branching and properties. They affect volatility, crucial in fuels. In earlier eras, Kekulé distinguished isomers in 1858, applying to carbon valency in his structural theory. Tomorrow, isomer control might optimize catalysts, selecting shapes for selective reactions. Exhale gently, slowly, releasing into deeper quiet. Esterification reactions combine acids and alcohols today, yielding esters with fruity scents used in perfumes or flavors. They release water, forming sweet aromas. Long ago, Fischer esterified in 1895, systematizing synthesis in his Berlin lab for organic acids. In the future, esters could flavor lab-grown foods, mimicking nature without harvests. Your thoughts quiet and softer, calmly toward slumber. Chromatography separates organic mixtures now, using stationary phases to sort compounds by affinity, like paper revealing inks. It purifies extracts, essential in forensics. Historically, Chouette chromatographed plant pigments in 1906, coining the term from colorful bands in his Warsaw columns. Envision ahead, microfluidic chromatography speeding analyses, integrating with wearables for health monitoring. Breathe in gently, slowly, embracing structural whispers. Nuclear magnetic resonance determines molecular structures currently, scanning hydrogen environments to map carbon skeletons in samples. It reveals bonds non-destructively. In the past, Purcell and Bloch developed NMR in 1946, detecting signals in post-war physics labs. Future NMR might miniaturize, allowing bedside diagnostics with portable magnets. Let relaxation deepen softly, calmly, atom by atom. Green organic chemistry minimizes waste today, employing benign solvents and efficient paths to reduce environmental harm. It promotes sustainability, recycling byproducts. Long ago, early practices wasted resources in industrial syntheses, polluting during the chemical revolution. Tomorrow, green methods could dominate, using enzymes to assemble compounds cleanly in biofactories. As organic whispers spin their carbon tails like languid molecular helices, feel compounds forming from present chains through past breakthroughs to future innovations. Each element beckons ultimate peace, guiding us onward in our serene journey. As these organic helices unwind in quiet grace, let us shift gently, slowly toward inorganic chemistry and metals, where sturdy molecules stand as unyielding pillars in the atomic landscape. In the present moment, this field encompasses salts and minerals, forming the rigid frameworks of earth and industry. Imagine their enduring bonds cradling your relaxation. Softly, calmly like timeless guardians. Breathe in slowly and exhale gently, slowly, easing into this solid realm. Today, inorganic chemistry includes salts and minerals, compounds without carbon that build bones and soils, essential for life's infrastructure. They crystallize predictably, mirroring the stability in your deepening rest. In the past, ancient civilizations mined salts for preservation, trading them as currency in Roman times without molecular comprehension. Looking to the future, inorganic materials might fortify habitats on other planets, extracting minerals for self-sustaining colonies. Feel your breath steadying softly, calmly amid metallic whispers. Alkali metals react vigorously with water now, like sodium fizzing to release hydrogen gas, powering safe demonstrations in labs. They donate electrons eagerly, embodying energetic shifts. Historically, Davy isolated potassium in 1807, electrolyzing hydroxides in his Royal Institution setups. Envision tomorrow, where alkali reactions fuel advanced propulsion, harnessing controlled bursts for space travel. Let tranquility spread gently, slowly, like a lattice forming. Transition metals form complexes currently, coordinating ligands around central ions in colorful solutions for catalysis or dyes. They adapt versatile oxidation states, fostering diverse roles. Long ago, Werner theorized coordination in 1893, explaining ammonia-cobalt bonds in his Zurich lectures. In times ahead, these complexes could purify air, binding pollutants in smart filters for urban health. Your mind drifts softer, calmly through crystalline paths. Sulfuric acid serves as a common inorganic chemical today, dehydrating or catalyzing in vast industrial volumes for fertilizers. It protonates strongly, driving transformations. In the past, alchemists produced it via vitriol distillation in the 8th century, aiding early metallurgy in Islamic golden ages. Future uses might include efficient batteries, concentrating energy in compact cells for renewable grids. Inhale gently, slowly, inviting metallic strength. Sodium chloride salt dissolves readily in water now, ionizing into ions that conduct electricity in electrolytes. It flavors food, maintaining bodily balances. Historically, Egyptians used natron salts for mummification around 2000 BCE, preserving tissues through dehydration. Looking forward, such salts could enhance desalination, turning seawater fresh via advanced membranes globally. Feel calm washing over you softly, calmly, bond by bond. Coordination complexes center on metals presently, with ligands orbiting like electrons in hemoglobin-carrying oxygen. They enable biological functions, linking inorganic to life. In earlier eras, Mond discovered nickel carbonyls in 1890, purifying metals through volatile complexes in his industrial processes. Tomorrow, tailored complexes might deliver drugs gases aiding carbon capture, reacting with emissions to form stable carbonates. Breathe in gently, slowly, embracing inorganic whispers. pH indicators change color presently, like litmus turning red in acids or blue in bases, signaling solution properties. They respond to hydrogen ions, guiding titrations. In the past, Boyle used vegetable dyes in 1664, testing acids with syrups in his experimental chambers. Future indicators might integrate sensors, glowing in wearables to monitor body chemistry. Let relaxation deepen softly, calmly, element by element. Inorganic compounds power lithium batteries today, with ions shuttling between electrodes for portable energy. They store charges, enabling devices. Long ago, Volta stacked zinc-copper piles in 1800, generating currents in his Italian voltaic cells. Tomorrow, solid-state inorganics could revolutionize storage, safer and denser for electric eras. As inorganic and metallic whispers fortify their sturdy tails, like resilient molecular fortresses, feel structures solidifying from present foundations through past forges to future frontiers. Each bond offers lasting serenity, leading us further in our whispered lab odyssey. As these inorganic fortresses offer their lasting serenity, let us wander gently, slowly through famous experiments in chemistry, where molecules recreate pivotal moments like echoes in a vast atomic archive. In the present moment, these historic setups inspire modern labs, recreating conditions to test timeless truths. Imagine particles reassembling softly, calmly in your mind, lulling you toward profound rest. Breathe in slowly and exhale gently, slowly easing into these recreated whispers. Today, the Miller-Urey experiment simulates primordial atmospheres in sealed flasks, sparking amino acids from gases like methane and ammonia under electric discharges. It demonstrates life's building blocks emerging from simple molecules, bridging chemistry to biology. In the past, Stanley Miller and Harold Urey conducted it in 1952, mimicking Earth's early soup in Chicago University glassware. Looking to the future, similar setups might probe exoplanet chemistries, revealing organic potentials on distant worlds. Feel your breath softening softly, calmly as histories unfold. Rutherford's gold foil experiment scatters alpha particles now, revealing atomic nuclei through deflections on thin metal sheets. It unveils dense cores amid empty space, redefining matter's structure. Historically, Ernest Rutherford performed it in 1909, observing unexpected bounces in Manchester labs that shattered plum pudding models. Envision tomorrow, where particle accelerators refine this, mapping subatomic realms for quantum technologies. Let calm deepen gently, slowly, like molecules settling after a spark. The Haber-Bosch process synthesizes ammonia currently, compressing nitrogen and hydrogen over iron catalysts at high pressures for fertilizers. It feeds global agriculture, transforming air into sustenance. Long ago, Fritz Haber and Karl Bosch industrialized it in 1913, alleviating food shortages amid World War I in German plants. In times ahead, greener variants could use renewables, producing ammonia without fossil fuels for sustainable farming. Your mind drifts softer, calmly through experimental veils. Curie's radium isolation purifies elements today through repeated crystallizations of pitch-blende ores yielding glowing salts. It pioneered radioactivity, illuminating atomic decay. In the past, Marie and Pierre Curie achieved it in 1898, toiling in Paris sheds to extract milligrams from tons of material. Future isolations might harness robotics, purifying rare isotopes for cancer therapies safely. Inhale gently, slowly, inviting recreated energies. Lavoisier's conservation of mass proves unchangeable quantities now, weighing reactants and products in sealed vessels during combustions. It establishes matter's invariance, foundational to equations. Historically, Antoine Lavoisier demonstrated it in 1774, using precise balances in French academies to debunk phlogiston. Looking forward, this law could guide closed-loop systems, recycling resources in space habitats eternally. Feel peace spreading softly, calmly, reaction by reaction. Volta's electrochemical battery stacks disks presently, alternating zinc and copper with brine-soaked cards to generate steady currents. It powers early devices, birthing electrochemistry. In earlier eras, Alessandro Volta invented it in 1799, challenging frog-leg theories in Italian pavilions. Tomorrow, evolved batteries might store solar power, using abundant metals for grid-scale energy without depletion. Exhale gently, slowly, releasing into historical flows. Priestley's oxygen discovery isolates the gas today, heating mercury oxide to collect bubbles that support flames vividly. It identifies respiration's key element, vital for life. Long ago, Joseph Priestley accomplished it in 1774, focusing sunlight through lenses in English countryside setups. In the future, oxygen generators could sustain Mars colonies, extracting from atmospheres for breathable air. Your thoughts quieten softer, calmly toward slumber's archive. Kekulé's benzene structure envisions rings now, with alternating double bonds stabilizing hexagonal carbons in models. It explains aromatic stability, core to organics. Historically, Auguste Kekulé dreamed it in 1865, visualizing snake-like chains in Belgian reveries. Envision ahead, benzene derivatives fueling nanomaterials, assembling rings into graphene for flexible electronics. Breathe in gently, slowly, embracing electrolytic tails. Faraday's water electrolysis decomposes liquids currently, passing currents through solutions to separate hydrogen and oxygen at electrodes. It quantifies charge matter links, defining Faraday's. In the past, Michael Faraday executed it in 1832, using voltaic piles in London institutions to measure decompositions. Future electrolyses might produce clean fuels, splitting water with sunlight for hydrogen economies. Let relaxation deepen softly, calmly, discovery by discovery. Mendeleev's element predictions forecast gaps today, arranging known atoms to anticipate properties of undiscovered ones like gallium. It organizes the periodic table, predicting chemistries accurately. Long ago, Dmitri Mendeleev proposed it in 1869, charting elements in Russian manuscripts to foresee Eka aluminum. Tomorrow, predictions could extend to superheavies, synthesizing stable islands for novel energies. As these experiments echo their molecular recreations like timeless atomic symphonies, feel histories resonating from present recreations through past innovations to future evolutions. Each setup invites deepest tranquility, carrying us onward in our gentle lab whispers. As these experiments resonate their atomic symphonies, let us evolve gently, slowly, toward the applications and future of lab chemistry, where molecules progress like beings in a gradual metamorphosis. In the present moment, this science drives innovations, shaping worlds from tiny reactions to global impacts. Imagine particles adapting softly, calmly, guiding your mind into serene depths. Breathe in slowly and exhale gently, slowly, releasing into this evolving whisper. Today, lab chemistry develops pharmaceuticals, synthesizing compounds in controlled environments to combat diseases with targeted molecules. These drugs interact precisely, easing human ailments. In the past, Fleming discovered penicillin in 1928, observing mold's antibacterial effects in his London petri dishes. Looking to the future, personalized medicines could emerge, customizing therapies based on genetic profiles for optimal healing. Feel your breath softening softly, calmly as progress unfolds. Nanomaterials arise from experiments now, engineering particles at billionth meter scales for stronger, lighter composites in electronics or medicine. They manipulate surfaces, enhancing properties atom by atom. Historically, Feynman envisioned nanotechnology in 1959, lecturing on atomic manipulation in his Caltech talk. Envision tomorrow, where nanomaterials repair tissues, self-assembling inside bodies to mend wounds seamlessly. Let tranquility deepen gently, slowly, like molecules adapting forms. Renewable energy harnesses solar cells currently, converting light into electricity through silicon-based reactions in lab-fabricated panels. These capture photons, generating clean power. Long ago, Becquerel observed photovoltaic effects in 1839, noting currents from illuminated electrodes in French experiments. In times ahead, perovskite cells might dominate, boosting efficiencies for widespread solar grids without fossil reliance. Your mind drifts softer, calmly through innovative streams. Environmental analysis measures pollutants today, using spectroscopy in labs to detect toxins in air, water, or soil samples. It quantifies traces, safeguarding ecosystems. In the past, Carson highlighted chemical harms in 1962, documenting pesticide impacts in her Silent Spring revelations. Future sensors could monitor in real time, integrating with drones to map contamination globally and swiftly. Inhale gently, slowly, inviting metamorphic peace. Quantum chemistry simulates reactions now, computing molecular behaviors on supercomputers to predict outcomes without physical trials. It models electron dances, accelerating discoveries. Historically, Dirac proposed quantum mechanics for chemistry in 1929, stating exact solutions in his theoretical frameworks. Looking forward, quantum computers might solve complex simulations instantly, unlocking new catalysts for energy storage. Feel calm spreading softly, calmly, bond by evolving bond. Antibiotics derive from penicillin molds presently, culturing bacteria in fermenters to produce life-saving agents against infections. They disrupt microbial walls, preserving health. Long ago, ancient Egyptians applied moldy bread to wounds around 1500 BCE, intuitively using antibacterials without isolation techniques. Tomorrow, synthetic antibiotics could combat resistance, designing molecules that evade bacterial adaptations intelligently. Exhale gently, slowly, releasing into future flows. Fertilizers boost agricultural yields today, formulating nitrogen-rich compounds in labs to enrich soils and feed growing populations. They enhance nutrient uptake, sustaining crops. In earlier eras, Liebig advocated mineral fertilizers in 1840, experimenting with plant nutrition in German fields. In the future, precision fertilizers might release nutrients on demand, minimizing runoff through smart, responsive particles. Your thoughts quieten softer, calmly toward evolutionary rest. High-temperature superconductors conduct without resistance now. Lab-synthesized ceramics operating near room conditions for efficient power transmission. They levitate magnets, promising promising lossless grids. Historically, Uns discovered superconductivity in 1911, cooling mercury in Leiden cryostats to absolute zero vicinities. Envision ahead ambient superconductors transforming transport, enabling magnetic trains at everyday temperatures. Breathe in gently, slowly, embracing progressive whispers. Chemotherapy treats cancers currently, deploying lab-created agents to target rapidly dividing cells with molecular precision. It shrinks tumors, extending lives. In the past, Ehrlich pioneered chemical therapies in 1909, testing dyes on parasites in his Frankfurt pursuits. Future treatments could involve nanobots, delivering drugs directly to cells while sparing healthy tissues adaptively. Let relaxation deepen softly, calmly, molecule by molecule. Artificial intelligence aids molecular design today, predicting structures through algorithms that sift vast data for novel compounds. It streamlines synthesis, fostering breakthroughs. Long ago, early computations assisted designs in the 1960s using punch cards in initial molecular modeling. Tomorrow, AI could co-create with humans, generating sustainable chemicals that solve climate challenges effortlessly. As lab chemistry's applications and futures whisper their metamorphic tales like progressing molecular lineages, feel evolutions unfolding from present innovations through past foundations to future horizons. Each advancement invites utmost serenity, preparing for deeper whispers of relaxation ahead. As these evolutions unfold their molecular lineages, let us now immerse gently, slowly into deep relaxation, where your entire body becomes a balanced chemical solution, molecules aligning in perfect equilibrium. In the present moment, feel your form as a serene mixture, elements blending without effort, tensions dissolving like solutes in a calm solvent. Breathe in deeply and exhale softly, calmly, allowing this harmony to spread from your core outward. Picture your mind now, a quiet lab vessel where thoughts settle gently, slowly into stillness. Currently, neurons fire softly, echoing the steady reactions that sustain awareness, yet easing toward rest. In the past, ancient organisms evolved simple chemistries, primitive cells balancing ions across membranes for survival in primordial seas. Looking to the future, your consciousness drifts freely, unburdened, as if advanced neural networks mimic this peace in eternal slumber. Feel your breath sinking softly, calmly with this flow. Your chest rises and falls now, oxygen molecules bonding gently with hemoglobin, circulating life through veins like a perpetual equilibrium. Historically, early life forms adapted respiration in oxygen-scarce waters, simple exchanges fostering endurance. Envision tomorrow, breaths becoming effortless waves, carrying you into nights where rest renews every atom without interruption. Let relaxation deepen gently, slowly through your arms and hands. In this moment, muscles unwind, fibers releasing lactic acid buildup as if neutralizing in a basic solution. Long ago, evolutionary pressures shaped limbs for motion, chemical signals contracting and relaxing in rhythmic patterns. In times ahead, your hands float weightless, freed from day's grips, molecules realigning in profound tranquility. Your torso eases softly, calmly now, organs functioning in harmonious balance, like enzymes catalyzing vital processes without strain. Presently, your heart pumps steadily, ions channeling across cells in precise electrochemical gradients. From the past, prehistoric hearts beat with basic rhythms, adapting to environments through metabolic shifts. future serenity envelops this core, rhythms slowing to whispers of absolute calm. Feel the wave moving gently, slowly to your legs and feet. Today, they ground you lightly. Bones and tissues composed of calcium compounds, strengthening yet yielding to rest. In bygone eras, ancestors traversed lands, skeletal chemistries evolving from marine origins to support terrestrial life. Looking forward, your lower body sinks deeper, as if suspended in a zero-gravity field, every molecule attuned to endless peace. Your whole being integrates now, a unified solution, where divisions fade softly, calmly into oneness. In the current quiet, cells regenerate, DNA strands coiling in stable helices, maintaining life's code. Historically, genetic materials formed in hydrothermal vents, simple polymers linking through thermal cycles. Tomorrow holds infinite renewal, your essence drifting into sleep's embrace. Molecules eternal in their gentle dance. As this deep relaxation claims you fully, feel the lab's whispers receding gently, slowly, leaving only profound stillness. Present balance yields to past echoes and future dreams, all converging in serene dissolution. As this profound stillness envelops you completely, let the lab's essence fade gently, slowly into the distance, molecules drifting apart like stars in an expanding cosmos. In the present moment, feel your awareness softening, atoms loosening their holds as whispers grow fainter, carrying you toward absolute repose. Breathe in one last time, softly, calmly, and exhale, releasing the final traces of wakefulness into the ether. Imagine now your thoughts as lingering particles, scattering gently, slowly across a vast solution where boundaries dissolve. Currently, synapses quieten, neurotransmitters balancing in delicate equilibrium, echoing the calm of a reaction, reaching its endpoint in the past. Primordial chemistries stirred in ancient oceans, simple bonds forming and breaking in rhythmic cycles that birthed complexity from chaos. Looking to the future, your mind wanders unbound, molecules reassembling in dreams where time holds no sway, eternal in their peaceful orbit. Feel the fade deepening softly, calmly through your senses. Your hearing attunes to silence now, the lab's subtle hum receding like vapors evaporating from a warmed flask. Historically, early elements coalesced in stellar forges, fusing under immense pressures to create the matter that composes us all. Envision tomorrow, sounds vanishing entirely, leaving only the hush of cosmic voids where particles float without collision, inviting infinite slumber. Let your vision blur gently, slowly. Images of beakers and bonds melting into obscurity. In this instant, eyelids weigh heavy, retinas relaxing as light-sensitive molecules stabilize in darkness. Long ago, photosynthetic reactions captured sunlight in primeval algae, converting energy into life's first quiet stores. In times ahead, your sight rests in velvet black, where molecular visions paint serene landscapes of rest, unmarred by day's glare. Your touch eases softly, calmly now, skin sensing only the soft support beneath, like ions settling in a neutral medium. Presently, nerve endings calm, calcium channels closing in harmonious waves throughout your form. From the past, tactile adaptations evolved in ancient creatures, membranes responding to chemical gradients for survival in fluid worlds. Future touches dissolve away, your body adrift in weightlessness, molecules untethered from earthly pulls, as scents and tastes fade gently, slowly. Recall the lab's faint aromas triggering evolutions that heightened senses for foraging ancestors. Tomorrow brings odorless voids, pure and unadorned, where rest claims every sense in gentle surrender. Finally, embrace this total fade, your entire essence as a solution, clarifying softly, calmly into crystal clarity. Present whispers, hush completely. Past discoveries echo dimly. Future potentials shimmer afar. Molecules part ways now, drifting into night's embrace. Sleep well, dear one, as everything recedes into profound, unending